Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the official grand opening of the amazing Goodwill Calgary Impact Center. You kind of saw on the video what this place can become as what we've seen in Edmonton over the past 6 years and the chaos that the outlet store brings to all of our crazy customers. My name is Doug Roxborough. I'm the Director of Brand Integrity from Goodwill, and I'll be your MC this afternoon and early evening. Hopefully the snow didn't deter most of you from arriving. It looks like we have a great crowd, so thank you all for attending. Some housekeeping notes. We do have some food available for you at the back if you haven't gotten some. For all of our esteemed guests that arrived and business partners, we do have some gift bags that actually showcases the history of Goodwill, because this year we are celebrating 60 years of opportunity, service, and good. So make sure that you get a gift bag upon your departure. Also, we have this amazing device at the back that is one of a kind in Calgary and in Canada. It actually draws your picture. We had a couple of pictures done already. Make sure you get that done with this cool technology. I just want to congratulate the team here at the Impact Center from Goodwill Calgary. They put together this amazing event. So before we get things started, let's give them a big round of applause. We're going to try to keep things on schedule, tight and quick for you. We're going to do a grand opening celebration followed by some esteemed speakers, and then we'll do a quick little tour for you guys of this amazing facility and what it can bring to the community of Calgary. I would like to start with a land acknowledgement as I'm bringing this up for you. As we start our time together, we would like to acknowledge that today's celebrations and learnings are taking place on Treaty 7 territory, traditional lands of many First Nation, Métis, and Inuit peoples, whose presence continues to enrich our communities. The Truth and Reconciliation Commission calls on employers to take action and support Indigenous peoples within the employment relationship, ensuring that principles, norms, policies, and operational activities involve Indigenous peoples and their lands and their resources. At Goodwill, we are committed to responding to this call to action as we continue to inspire people and the planet for an amazing Alberta. Reconciliation is a national matter, and we want to move the needle on educating our community on the foundations of reconciliation, challenging us all to listen and reflect on how we can create a better tomorrow. For those of you who are familiar with Goodwill, that is absolutely fantastic. For those of you who are not, we are a registered nonprofit in Alberta. We've been succeeding with our mission for 60 years as of about 2 weeks ago, right here in Alberta, with our first store opening on 103A Avenue in Edmonton, and we've been in Calgary for an absolute number of years. With this facility, it brings a lot of great positive initiatives for the community of Calgary, including waste diversion from landfills. Right now, as an organization, we divert about 87% of all items that come through our door from landfills. With this facility here in Calgary, we're looking to bring that upwards to about 90% diversion rate. And you'll learn about more of the sustainability initiatives as we go through today. You saw in the video in April of this past year, we introduced the Goodwill Outlet Store just down the hallway. This concept has been in Edmonton since 2017, and we knew that this world-class city of Calgary needed a concept like this. With that being said, I'm going to introduce our board chair, Erin Skinner, as she has a special message for us all.
On October 13th, 1963, the Board of Directors at the Edmonton Rehabilitation Society officially adopted the Goodwill name, and the first Goodwill thrift store opened its doors to the public for the very first time. Over the next 60 years, Goodwill has delivered on mission service, helping those with disabilities through the power of work and the dignity of a job. In 1978, Goodwill helped design the Alberta tartan, a fabric designed specifically after the green in our forests, the gold of our wheat fields, the pink from the wild rose, the black representing our energy sector, and the blue of our clear skies and sparkling lakes. In 1991, Goodwill expanded services to the Calgary and Grand Prairie regions, helping Albertans across the province. In 2017, we launched our amazing Impact Centre in Edmonton, taking us on a journey of good, creating a sustainable and energy-efficient operation. We're proud to receive countless awards both provincially and nationally for our efforts in environmental stewardship. And in 2023, we brought all of these initiatives to the world-class city of Calgary. Our job is not finished, it's just getting started, and together we'll continue to make a positive impact on our province, providing opportunity, service, and good.
This is a province filled with respect and innovation, a place of love and compassion. Alberta is home to those born here and to those who come looking for opportunity or a second chance. It's home to our mothers, fathers, brothers, and sisters. Since 1963, Goodwill has called Alberta home. From the very first Goodwill store on 103rd Avenue in downtown Edmonton to more than a dozen retail stores across Alberta, Goodwill is striving to make a positive impact in our province. For 60 years, Goodwill has helped shape the province by helping provide opportunity and training to those with disabilities or barriers seeking employment. People donate because of opportunity. Your donated shirt gives people like Andre a chance to enhance his job skills. Your used coffee mugs are giving people like Shelley an opportunity to contribute back to the community. Your classic music is giving people like Justin a chance to fulfill his dreams. For 60 years, these donations provide opportunity, service, and good. Together, we are building something bigger than we could have ever imagined. A community, a city, a province. This is not California or BC or Ontario. We are building a community full of hope, inspiration, and optimism. An opportunity for those with barriers to realize dreams and create some joy. All this made possible through the power of work and the dignity of a job.
Our job is not finished, it's just getting started.
Together, we will make positive impact on our province.
Providing opportunity.
Service and good. Thank you for shopping at Goodwill and have a good night.
The power of video, right? Like that's pretty impactful. I want to get started because there's so many great initiatives that happen within this facility that were briefly mentioned on the past two videos that you saw. And one of the big things is we are an award-winning organization, and just that is reflected literally just this past week. This past week, the Recycling Council of Alberta presented us with an award for our Repair for Good program at Goodwill. This program, based out of Edmonton and now brought to Calgary, is one where we take broken and unrepairable furniture, but we find a way to repair it, and we find a way to refurbish it, to keep it out of landfills, and to create magnificent pieces. Later on your tours, you will witness this in action, and it's actually in the back far corner, some of our finished pieces on display. We're proud to bring this to Calgary because it's been such a huge success in Edmonton. We've also won previous awards through the Emerald Foundation, through the Calgary Chamber of Volunteer Organizations, as well as just most recently as well, a national award for Clean 50 in terms of sustainability achievements. I would like to, before I introduce some esteemed colleagues to come up and officially introduce this amazing Impact Center, I'm going to take some words from our great president, CEO Dale Monahan. And Goodwill's plan was always to introduce one Impact Center. And then from lessons learned and when economics were right, Goodwill would unveil a second award-winning center, creating a larger focus on mission and making a positive impact on the environment and for the overall wellness of the Goodwill enterprise. With the success in Edmonton, the City of Calgary has been patiently waiting to bring this Center of Innovation home, and today we are proud to say that this time has come because we are unveiling the new Mission Impact programs happening right out of this facility. It includes the Employer Inclusion Accelerator, where we work with employers to find the right opportunity with the right person. The Repair for Good program, which I briefly mentioned. Our Goodwill at Work program, where we take t-shirts and towels and upcycle them into cleaning cloths to keep them out of the landfill and provide employment opportunities for those who need it most. Today, the torch of inspiration passes from the amazing Impact Center in Edmonton to the amazing Impact Center here in Calgary as we toast and salute excellence. Honestly, thank you so much for everyone involved in making this dream become a reality. It's been a long time coming, and we're proud to finally make this a reality for so many people here in Calgary. We take immense pride in our role in strengthening families and communities, and this would not be possible without the incredible support of our donors, our shoppers, our volunteers, our dedicated team members, and our volunteer board of directors from across the province. You are all the heart and soul of the organization, and you make the mission come alive. In addition to all of these initiatives, we are dedicated to sustainability and everything else that we have mentioned as well. This particular part of the warehouse has a dual purpose. In 2024, there is a special event coming, and you may have seen some signage as you entered the facility. The Special Olympics are coming to Calgary in February, and we are proud to support that amazing organization by having them utilize this space as their transportation hub. That's one of the big announcements coming out of today. So give a round of applause for the Special Olympics. Now I'd like to bring to the stage our President and CEO, Dale Monahan, our Vice President of Operations, Faye Wisted, our Director of South Operations, Aaron Cornborough, our Director of Sustainability, Mortimer Caprilis, and if there are any esteemed board of directors in the audience, I would like you to come up to the stage so we can do a ceremonial ribbon cutting. And actually, Heather Hicks, come on up. She's our Vice President of Mission Impact, as well as our CFO, Michelle Beck. Come on up. So we do have a couple of special mentions. I mentioned the Special Olympics a little earlier and how this warehouse was being utilized as the logistics here in Calgary. In making this facility come to life, it took a while. There's absolutely no question around that. There was a certain number of logistical issues, but there was a team member who wanted this to come alive as well. And sorry, I'm just finding my page, so my apologies on this. Because I want to get it right. Well, I can't find it. So I'm just gonna, I know it off by heart, so I'm just gonna go with it. I'm gonna bring up our Vice President of Operations, Faye Wisted, who can actually say a little bit about this amazing team member. His name was Jody, and we are actually going to be honoring our lunch area after him in memoriam for him, because he was so dedicated in wanting this facility to come to life before he tragically passed. So Faye, I'd like you to come up and just say a few words, if you don't mind.
Thank you. Yeah, what do you say about a guy like Jody Sturko? You know, I know there are several people in the room that knew Jody. He was with us from 2011 right through until 2021. We took possession of this building in September. We had started moving our product in here from a temporary warehouse, and Jody was instrumental in being here to help us get the product in the door. Unfortunately, he passed away unexpectedly in July, at the end of July that summer. So he wasn't here for the actual unveiling, actual taking possession, and moving our team members in here to work. It was an extremely difficult time for the team because Jody has been, how do I describe him? He was a guy who was always around. I would come into my office some mornings and Jody had been there since 6 o'clock that morning. Stuart always acknowledged to me, you know, he just comes in early because he likes to get here and get started on his day. He wasn't looking to get overtime or to get any special recognition. He just truly loved Goodwill. He was passionate about what we do, and he was actually somebody who embraced everything about Goodwill. He moved us between 3 different warehouses in 2 years. We left a very small footprint off 61st Avenue and had to take a temporary space in order for this to get ready, and he was instrumental in helping with that. So we decided, Stuart and the team here wanted something special in his honor, and I know we have a beautiful plaque that will be coming very soon to be put on our new picnic area out back. We have a space out in the back of the building that's private for our team to go. It has beautiful benches and picnic tables, and in the summer they put flowers out there, and that will be known as the Jody Sturko picnic area for our team. So please, if you could all just take a moment and let's give Jody a round of applause because he is here with us today. I know that. Thank you.